What's up everybody, it's JB here with Next Level Nerd, and today I wanted to show you guys how to make this product display turntable. Let's jump in the parts list. Okay, so the first thing you're going to need is a replacement rotisserie motor. I got mine off Amazon, but you can also check out Craigslist and eBay. And then next I got this 18-inch wooden circle from Lowe's, and it's going to serve as the base of the turntable. And then I picked up a white foam board from Walmart, and it's going to go on top of the turntable as well. And I also picked up some mahogany gel stain to stain the turntable. And I went over to Home Depot and I picked up the 6-inch Lazy Susan, and I also grabbed this white shelf. And if you ask them nicely, they will cut the shelf in half for you to make your job a little bit easier. And then I went over to Ace Hardware and I found this 5/16 of an inch square metal rod which fits perfectly into the motor. And you can also use the rod that comes with the rotisserie if you can find it. And then finally you need some number 8 1¼ inch machine screws and some spare wood. Alright, so let's go ahead and build it. Now first you want to take a half piece of the shelving that we had cut, and then you just need to find the inch machine screws. We're going to use that to attach our motor here. And so go ahead and just put the screws in, put the plate on, and then go ahead and screw your motor on. Alright, so next we're going to take the spare wood that we've got, line it up, and use it as the legs of the turntable. And I've just got some little metal corner brackets, and I'm going to use that to hold them in place. And I'm also going to put some screws in the top to make sure the legs are nice and firmly attached. So I'm going to go ahead and drill 4 pilot holes here. And then I'll just go ahead and put in the screws. Okay, and now we're going to grab our 6-inch Lazy Susan that we picked up from Home Depot and take it out of the package. And then we just need to line it up here in the middle, make a couple marks, drill some pilot holes, and screw it into place. Okay, so now you want to take your metal rod and put it in the motor, and then grab your second piece of shelving and a marker, and then you want to mark the rod so that way when you cut it, it only goes about halfway through the shelf. You don't want the rod to go all the way through, you just want it to go about halfway through the shelf. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and cut the metal rod, and I've got a hacksaw here. It'd be a lot faster and easier if you had a grinder, and I actually did go outside and use a grinder for a minute. Alright, so let's go ahead and grab the other piece of shelf that we have and mark the center of it. And then you want to take your drill and only drill halfway through this piece of shelf. Don't drill all the way through it. And then I took a little flathead drill bit and I notched out the circle to make it more of a square, so that way the metal rod would fit perfectly into it. Alright, now you want to grab some glue. It doesn't really matter what kind you use. You can use wood glue, Gorilla Glue, epoxy, it doesn't really matter. Just fill up the hole and then lightly tap the piece of metal that we cut. And then I'm just using some spare pieces of wood to make sure that's straight. And then you want to let this sit and cure for 24 hours. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and stain the turntable. I've got a brush, an old rag to wipe away the stain with, and I'm using mahogany mini wax gel stain. If you don't know how to put stain on, you just want to paint the stain in the direction of the grain, and then you want to leave it sit there for about 10 minutes or until the desired color that you like. And then when it's done, you just wipe it off and you're good to go. Okay, we're on the final step here. We're going to take our poster board and peel off this little annoying sticker, and then set our turntable down on top of it, take a box knife and carefully cut around it. And then just finish cutting the circle out of the foam board. Make sure to try to do it nice and neat. Okay, so now that we've got everything built, let's just go ahead and put it together. We'll just take our piece here and line it up and drop it right in like that. Take our wooden circle and we are finished. You could put a lacquer on top of this to make it nice and shiny if you wanted to. Doesn't really bother me, and I'm also mainly going to be using the white circle that we cut out. But let's go ahead and turn it on here and stick an object here in the middle, and you just kind of got to eyeball the center, and that looks about good. You can also reverse the motion of it. If you hold it here for a second and spin it the other way, it'll get going the opposite way, just like that. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, this is how you guys make a display turntable for your videos. If you have any questions, leave them down below. If this video helped you out, give me a thumbs up and subscribe. I'll see you guys later. Peace.